Job cuts at Queensland Health are stepping up a gear, with 200 Townsville positions to go. They won't be the last, but the government says it won't affect frontline services. Unions are not convinced and say they're ready to fight.
With thousands of public service jobs being axed in next week's budget, one of the major areas of cutbacks was always going to be Queensland Health. Big announcements were expected this week, and that's begun with 200 positions going from the Townsville Health District. That includes 45 nursing jobs.
Certainly it is the case that 45 nursing positions going, you couldn't get more frontline than that.
This government said they were going to revitalise frontline services, and all they're now doing is cutting frontline services and cutting regional jobs and regional services.
Local hospital boards have been given the responsibility to decide what jobs are to go and when to announce it.
That's our fear, is that this is just the beginning.
The nurses are considering industrial action. Queensland Health's search for savings isn't helped by the billion-dollar expense of its payroll system. But that's far from being the government's only IT issue. Almost 1,000 payroll, email and HR computer systems in all departments are out of date and need to be replaced.
The likely cost is pretty frightening. It's between 3.6 and 6 billion. We cannot afford to do that.
The minister is inviting technology firms to tender a better price.
We've been left with a dog's breakfast, and this is something that we have to fix.
She says she's already saving thousands of dollars a day by dispensing with almost 400 IT contractors.
Many of these contracts were internal builds that had no business case and certainly no outcomes.
Rural Fire Service administrators are also facing cuts.
It's about making sure that the frontline officers are not clumbered with the amount of bureaucracy and red tape just to get on and do their job.
The government wants more fire trucks and fewer administrators. Chris O'Brien, ABC News, Brisbane.